Hello, it's Sunday, and that means it's time for another Krush Dev Diary. So, quite a few changes this time around. Some stuff that is kind of technical. You'll notice the sticker now. There's a little bit of flair on that. And I'm not going to lie, that's where most of the work went. But there are some technical things that I had to work around. Also, there are 3 separate layers for every sticker now, which is kind of showing some flaws in my current texture system. I think I need to automate some of it, which isn't very glamorous. It's one of those things that will make absolutely no difference to the game, but it will make my life much, much easier, and should make it easier to add stickers. Because I planned for there to be quite a few stickers. You may notice, in fact, that the chain lost sticker, I think I get a really good chain on this first game, so you probably won't see it. But the chain lost is now a sticker. Now, there are some problems, because it doesn't follow the car properly. But that's something I'll look at in the future. Alright, okay, let's read the changelog. First up, I fixed the kerning in chain. Somebody posted on the subreddit that the kerning was a little bit awkward, so I fixed it. Pretty much, anyway. I mean, programming kerning, I tell you, that's a pain. You have to specify all the spaces yourself. I don't know, I should have used like a pre-made bit, but I like to do everything from scratch, you know what it's like. Anyway, so fixed texture rendering for stickers, yes. Now, in fact, I can do full wipe on, wipe off, and they, like I say, they consist of 3 separate layers. So that's nice. They look a bit swankier. At least I think they do. Also, I've added some button prompts, which is nothing special. I just added a line to sort of write a line of text that says press A to play again. Nothing fancy, but eventually I'll probably have some graphical buttons. In fact, I'll probably work them into the font writer so I can use them everywhere. Support for the Y button, yeah. Just programmed in the hooks necessary for the Y button, which is actually used for a secret statistics screen, which isn't indicated, but it does exist. So the basic stat screen is now in place, which is just going to be a list of all of the statistics that are currently held for those who want to see the raw stats. Maybe a list of challenges as well, and unlocks. I think that's where all that will be kept. So your most pertinent information will be on the debrief screen, but the full information will be on the stats screen. Okay, what else? Cleanup of sticker draw logic. Yeah, refactoring and cleanup of code. Not very glamorous, but always necessary. Added sticker layers. Yep. Delayed sticker layer render. Ah, yes. Well, the effect, the transitional effect as the stickers come on, you'll see. The layers come on at different times. There's the black layer that comes on first, the white layer gets applied on top, and then the shiny, colourful layer kind of whizzes through. And so I added the logic for that. Spent a lot of time on it, but I will make a lot of use out of it. What else? Implemented sticker highlight, yes, and added the chain lost sticker, which we haven't seen yet. I guess we'll just wait here. Oh, there it is. Ah, you see, it doesn't follow the car though. It's a nice looking sticker, but I need to attach it to the car. So that's one thing to do anyway. Where's my to-do list? Sticker attachment. First up, mouse controls, ? Progress indications for grinds. Now, I'm not planning on having a particularly grindy game. It's just I use the word grinds as like kind of long-term stats. Like, drive 1,000 miles, collect 1,000 thingamabobs. That's stuff like that. So I'm going to have a little pop-up, but probably on the left side of the screen, that gives you an indication of progress as you unlock stuff. Programmatic texture addition, that's the automation of the texture system. Multiplier stickers, yes. I want there to be multiplier stickers, like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, so on. Record stickers, yes. When you hit a new record, I want there to be a sticker over the score that says record. Possibly one for the session best as well. Add multiplier chain records to screen. Yep, the debrief screen needs a few more of the stats. Add statistics screen. Font writer new line support. Yeah, simple enough. Oh, another thing I've got written down here. Change the crusher target interaction logic. Because at the minute, when the bulldozer runs over a target, it behaves as though you've crushed it. And you get points, and the screen flashes, and everything behaves as though it was the car that ran over it. But every Krush Dev Diary, somebody points it out to me and says, Stu, is that a bug? Is that a bug? Is that supposed to happen? Well, yeah, it is supposed to happen. I've programmed it to happen. That's how the original Krush was. It would count as a point for you if the dozer ran over a target. And it was fine. It's not really a big issue. But I have plans to change it. So you won't get the benefit of your score multiplier. You won't get like a multi-crush as a result of it. And also, I plan to sort of turn off the screen shake and the flash. And just, you'll either get 0 points or maybe a token single point. What else? Add raised tile blocks. Oh yeah, a counterpart to the holes. One thing I was thinking of doing is having different phases. Kind of like an old driving game where you get a choice to go left or right, and it kind of blossoms out into a tree with a number of different possible endings. So phase 1 will always be phase 1. I do have some plans to tune it, but it might develop. It's always going to be the same though, every single game. But phase 2, maybe that will be one of 2 phases. Maybe there'll be a slight rule change for each of them. Maybe, I don't know, there could be a double dozer, or maybe holes will come. I don't know. I think I need to devise a number of different rule changes. Double dozers are one. Double targets or more targets. Faster movement, slow motion, stuff like that. I don't know. There are a variety of things that I could experiment with. But this would mean, with different phases to pick from, this could mean a slightly more dynamic game, which would be interesting. Finally, on my list of things to potentially do, new car/Crusher sprites. The Crusher, I kind of like the black and the yellow, so that might stay. But it was always meant to be a temporary sprite. It's not finished at all. It's just a rough shape. I like the shape, but it's probably going to be... I'll probably develop it some. And the car as well. I originally did this car years ago for a different remake of Crusher that I was going to do. But that never came to fruition. Anyway, I shall wrap it up here. I should probably spend less time doing the diaries and more time actually developing the game, so I'll get on with that. I reckon I can get a few hours in it at least. I always try and keep my Sundays sacred for Krush and nothing but Krush, but there's always something or somebody that comes along and steals my Sunday from me. Visitors this week. I think I've got visitors next week as well. I might just buy them a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle and then leave them to it. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and hopefully there'll be some nice changes next week. Slow, but sure progress. Maybe by episode 100, maybe we'll have a finished game. Maybe. Anyway, until then, farewell.